Opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
Attack.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Westbrook. Charity stripe shot. Tries again. Booker surveying the floor. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's smart offense, creating a high percentage look for Booker.
On offense. Oh! Wow!
Defensive foul.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night here. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
It's good. Booker's got 6. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Levine against Booker. Pass to Murray. Now DeRozan takes a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
DeRozan swift with it to beat the defender.
Booker, the pass to Brooks. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Sabonis outside. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to DeRozan. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Now Murray. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Westbrook.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Gillespie, the three-pointer off the mark. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Pass to Westbrook. Now Murray. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Monk. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Good job to recognize the situation and make the feed. Murray's a much better player when he's using his teammates.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Monk for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Suns lead by 4. Outside Booker. We've got 1:28 left now in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In third, Phoenix.
Well, a big part of their offense a year ago was the three-point shot, and their accuracy was unbelievable.
Achua's checked in for Carter. DeRozan passes to Monk. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Booker, the pass to Gillespie. He drops it from range.
Great court recognition from Booker. Just a really smart job knowing when to kick it out.
Now here's Monk, tightly guarded. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine for three. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Screen by O'Neal. Fades back. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And another miss by Sacramento. Phoenix leading by 9. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 16 points now.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Shot clock at 2. Here's Levine for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Booker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 16.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Levine passes to Achua. Sacramento passing it around. Now Monk. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
And some changes here for the Kings. DeRozan is checked in for Hunter, and it's Westbrook in for Monk. Kings trail by 19. Here's Levine. And he was fouled, and they stopped the action here. They're using their second.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Outside Achua to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Achua's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's Levine for three. They grab their own miss. For three, Westbrook. And the three-pointer goes.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Booker against Levine. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Booker with a screen on Achua. Outside Booker. Off with the layup. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 19-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Now here's Booker. He's got 27.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gillespie passes to Booker. Williams with the screen. Misses the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, Legs.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
Now here's Booker. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 30.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Murray comes in for Achua. And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Suns.
And it's been an outstanding performance by the fellas in the backcourt. Their guards have been just carrying the load on offense.
Pass to Westbrook. Let's go with a three. Picked by Sabonis. This one for three. And Westbrook is good for three. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Now Booker. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. .46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, DeRozan. It's tipped.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Levine against Booker. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Connects from downtown.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Nets. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Kings.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
The Kings shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Now, you didn't expect Westbrook to back down, did you? I mean, he brings so much heart and hustle.
Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Cash money from 16 feet away. Booker's got 37.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Sabonis. Westbrook outside. Sinks it from distance. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Gillespie passes to Booker. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. The fader, and it's Phoenix with another.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back's legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Now here's Booker. Give him 39. Williams, a screen on Levine. And there's a 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Friday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. And then Sunday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to Booker. And he lobs it up, and Williams punches it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. You know, Tim, despite never averaging double-figure scoring, Royce O'Neal is a steady presence.
Yeah, B.A., he was undrafted in 2017, and he's been traded for a first-round pick multiple times. He's a rugged defender, very strong at 6'4", about 225. He can help you win games.
Now here's Booker. Brooks outside. Back to Booker. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 41.
Yeah, absorbing some contact. Booker with great body control.
Outside Murray. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Sabonis with a screen on Brooks. Sabonis' shot is off. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Booker against Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Williams in the post. DeRozan on him. Williams' shot is good.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Westbrook, the pass to Levine. Brooks against DeRozan. Up and over Brooks. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Oh, they get a hand on it. DeRozan against Brooks. Pass to Westbrook. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan, flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Pass to Gillespie. Now Booker. He's covered by Levine. Clock at 6. Booker, the pass to Gillespie. Launches it. Phoenix no good that time either. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Murray. Westbrook finds Murray. Spins. Sabonis outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
It's Booker on the wing.
And at the buzzer, count it. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the...
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. Left side Monk for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Right side Booker. Again Phoenix, good for 2.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Three-pointer. And another Sacramento 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Booker on the tape. And Booker with the jam.
That's what I love about D-Book. He won't settle. He loves to get downhill.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's DeRozan missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Booker, the pass to Gillespie. And they call an illegal screen here.
He's just trying to do too much. He's become sloppy with the basketball after a pretty clean first half.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Achua. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Back to Booker. Williams, a screen on Monk. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 49 in the game.
Yeah, Booker is deadly coming off that pick.
Outside Monk. Williams defending. Outside Monk. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. The 3-ball. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Monk. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk. For Sacramento, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the paint. And the dunk by LaVine.
So good at getting elevated. LaVine rises up and hammers it down.
Booker, the pass to Gillespie. Westbrook against Booker. Pass to Williams. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Booker just doesn't look for his own shot. He is more than willing to share the ball.
Sabonis outside. Here's LaVine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. The Suns have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker showing the rim no mercy on that drive.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's LaVine for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
LaVine can't hit.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Left side Booker. On the clock. LaVine with some nice D. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Kings. On the wing, DeRozan. Brooks defending. Oh, sweet move. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
LaVine with a steal. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.